with Mario Lopez.
What's up, y'all? Mario Lopez joining me now on Zoom, actress and activist, my girl Fran Drescher. Welcome to the show, Fran. Nice to see you.
Hi, I'm wonderful. Nice to see you too. How are you? And Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. I'm doing great so far. Your big health summit coming up on Saturday. What is the message this year?
Well, we're back to basics. Let's look at what is the stuff that we're putting in our house, that we're putting in our mouth, that we're cleaning and gardening with, all of our personal care items that is eroding our immune system and making us susceptible to all kinds of things, including colds and viruses. And, I think it's important that we really unpack that now in this new year and get everybody motivated to really realize that you're in control of your destiny, and what you're buying and what you're bringing in the home contributes greatly to how you and your family and your pets, by the way, feel.
Absolutely. And the nonprofit is Cancer Schmancer.
That's right.
Great work over there. What has been going on this past year?
Well, I with Cancer Schmancer, we've been trying to ease people out of the pandemic and into really looking at how they can be less dependent on end symptom curatives and more operate from a preventive standpoint. So, and we curate this masterclass all year to get the most dynamic, outside of the box thinking people. And we have a sellout crowd in Santa Monica right now for Saturday, the 21st of January. But for those who can't be in Santa Monica on that day, you're welcome to go to cancerschmancer.org and click on the live stream. And it's free, but we appreciate donations if you care to. But you should come anyway and watch it digitally and see all the speakers, and I'll be there. And some of them I'll be interviewing, others will be lecturing, but they're all wildly fascinating.
Yes, and I love all the great work you've been doing throughout the years there. I want to talk about the Nanny for a second because it's still very popular. One of the most watched shows on Cozy, I should say, NBC's Retro Network. Why do you think it's still connecting with audiences?
I think that it has a nostalgic feel to it that people feel comfortable with. It's visual eye candy because the costumes are so great, the sets are so beautiful. I think the sexual tension between Fran Fine and her boss, Mr. Sheffield, is very alluring and fun to be around. And I think that a lot of the people that grew up watching it are now parents themselves, and they're sharing it with their children. And then older people are still enjoying it and watching it. And Cozy is celebrating their 10th anniversary. We started with Cozy in 2018. And I'll tell you, my parents watch The Nanny on Cozy all the time. And they do these wonderful, collections and lineups. And they ask the fans to choose their favorite Nanny episodes. And they're going to be airing that right now in celebration of their 10th anniversary, because The Nanny is one of their biggest hits on that channel. And we feel very proud and honored. They've always supported Cancer Schmancer as well. And they're just a lovely bunch of people that really stand behind The Nanny. And so it's my absolute pleasure to support them in their 10-year anniversary.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so cool to see that it's still resonating.
It is. It's really, I guess at this point it can be considered classic television. It has a timeless quality to it. The fashion that I wore on The Nanny back in the 90s is in vogue right now.
Exactly. Right. SAG Awards are moving to Netflix this next month, which I thought was interesting. And Sally Fields is getting a Lifetime Achievement Award, worthy recipient.
Yes, and she's wonderful. And and so deserving. And recently I watched her in that Winning Time about the LA Lakers, where she plays Jerry Buss's mom, and she was fantastic in that. And now she's about to come out with 80 for Brady, which is wonderful, along with amazing other actresses. And I'm just really thrilled that we're able to acknowledge the longevity of this performer's career, because I think that it's really a great example of how we all should be in our careers. Sometimes you do silly kind of out there movies, other times you do super serious movies that push the needle of how we think and feel. And at every age, there are different opportunities to play different types of characters. But at the end of the day, work brings work, and you just keep taking the work as it comes, and you do it with dignity, and you do the best that you can do. And she's always good. And no matter what character she plays, there's something that draws you in, that you believe and you like. And, there's an honesty about her that it makes her really unique, and a survivor, and a great actress. And we're very excited to be presenting our most prestigious award to her this year. We just negotiated a relationship with Netflix, which we're very excited about. So it's going to be on the Netflix YouTube channel this year, and then next year it's going to be a major event, live event on Netflix around the world. And we're very excited to be moving over to live stream and to Netflix. We recently were in a negotiation with Netflix, and I opened the negotiation by saying I just have to disclose a conflict of interest because the Dreschers love Netflix. And there isn't a day that my parents don't say, we love Netflix. So, it's a great thing. It didn't change that, the protections that I fought for my members. But I think that, it's important that they know that in my personal life, we love Netflix. So it's all good.
Appreciate the honesty. And it is all good. It is all good. Congratulations on everything. It's always wonderful to see you.
I have to tell you, last time I saw you and we talked about that, me and Shania Twain look a lot alike. So ever since then, every time, there's a Google alert, she does something, my name pops into it because that was connected on your show.
See, my little shout out there. That's good. Well, both beautiful, so you can't go wrong right there.
Thank you.
Go to onwithmario.com for all the info on Fran's Masterclass Health Summit. Fran, always wonderful to see you. Thanks so much for checking in.
Thank you. Thank you. And if you're not in LA this Saturday, please go to the live stream for free and watch it and learn and get motivated in this new year to get your life together in a very proactive and healthy way. And thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, honey. Take care.
Bye-bye.
On with Mario Lopez.